Hey, what's going on, guys? By the way, whoever posted this, and you know who you are, you're awesome. But anyways, let's talk about why a deck that I feel like just completely vanished for no reason. A deck that was doing pretty well in a lot of regionals, and maybe a YCS, could be wrong about that, but I'm not sure. But what the deck is Harpies. What happened to Harpies? They didn't get anything hit, nothing bad happened to them. And they're really good. We're in a back row heavy format, and Harpies pop back row like nobody's business. And they can protect themselves like nobody's business. You play 2 Lances, Harpies and Lances and MS. You can even play MSTs if you don't want to play the Lances. And you can take out back row, and Harpies are really good. They got Icarus attack, they have Hysteric Party, which is like freaking rekindling in a sense. They can make rank 7s, which is awesome. I mean, rank 7s in a Harpy deck. Nobody would have thought of that. Yes, it's a little slower, but it's definitely not bad. And the format slowed down a significant amount compared to when they were doing well. I mean, the one card they can play, Ice Beast, what is it, Zerfin or whatever? Yeah, Zerfin. I'm gonna read his effect. If for some reason you guys don't know what it is, but I think you do. It was a rare, I think, when it came out. Is once per turn, you can detach one executive material from this card, negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls, and if you do, this card gains 300 tag for each face-up card currently on the field except this card. These effects apply until your next standby phase. His attack's only 2,000, but it's like a Tiger King for 2 level 4 winged beast monsters, which is what Harpies are. Then if you can get 3 wind monsters in the field, let's not even talk about Harpie's pet Phantasmal Dragon. That card is completely just too good. If you don't know what that card does, this card's effects can only be applied or dissolve when it has an XYZ material. This card can attack your opponent directly. Your opponent cannot target Harpy monsters as targets for an attack or card effect except Harpy's brother, except for Harpy's brother, but he's not even Harpy's brother anymore. During each of your end phases, attach 1 material from this card. Awesome card. Now, if you want to make rank 7 plays even more, you can play Tempest, but Tempest kind of slows down the deck. Yeah, Tempest actually kind of slows down Harpies. You can play a card called Phalanx Spear or whatever. It boosts its attack for all the Harpies in your grave. That card is amazing. You can OTK just like that. And even after all that, the deck is pretty consistent, and you can play a bunch of traps to protect yourself. I mean, why are people not playing this? I would freaking totally play this, but I don't feel like spending $80 on a Draco Sack. Not my cup of tea. Even though I feel like I could do pretty well without even a Draco Sack, this deck is awesome. Like, literally, it was doing really well, it was topping, and people forgot about it, and there's no reason on why I should forget about it. The plays it can do is insane. I mean, Lightning Chidori is an amazing card that it can make. Lightning Chidori, Ice Beast, Harpies Phantasmal Dragon, and any other number 4 that you want to make. Beast Dweller, Cowboy, Maestroke, number 101, Exton Knight. These new XYZ level 4s came out after Harpies have been doing well, and that would make the archetype even better because they have more things they can do, and yet nobody's playing them. You can even play a level 4 tuner like Synchro for the deck, like Miss Valley Soldier, level 4. You can make level 8 Synchros with the deck, or a number 11 if you want to make it with your like 7 or whatever, but I wouldn't even recommend playing Star Eater. But hey, if you want to do that, go for it. But yeah, you can make Crimson Blader, Stardust, any rank 8, Scrap Dragon, whatever you want to make. And this is one of the few decks that actually Summoner Monk, I would not say you have to play in it, because there's debate if you play Summoner Monk in this, but you can play it, and it does pretty well. Hysteric Sign is too good. This deck is just too consistent, and people, it just vanished out of nowhere. I'm freaking repeating myself, but I mean, it is really good. Think about how under the radar you would go if you tried to play this now, because like I said, I don't see anything really top of this deck. It's really good. It's somewhat cheap, besides 2 cards in the extra deck, but compared to other decks, this deck is pretty darn cheap, especially when Harpie's Pet Dragon got reprinted. And I'm playing 2 in mine on DevPro, but you can play, but a lot of people say you should only play 1, so if you feel like that's needed, then you only have to buy 1. And Hysteric Party and all the other cards in Herstein are really cheap. I think they're like a couple bucks a piece. I'm just putting it out there to make the decks in more wide range, because it went under the radar. I'm trying to spread the word. I want people to play this again, so play it. The deck is awesome. It'll fuck you up. Play the deck. Lightning Chidori is too good to just be forgotten about. You know, that card, so that card pisses me off when it's been used against me. But then again, every card pisses me off when it's used against me. Not literally, I don't get pissed, it's just like, shit. Anyways, guys, if you think you agree with this video that Harpies just fell off the face of the earth and they need played and that I put out some good points for it, like this video, and if you think there's bad points on why the deck isn't being played anymore, let me know below so I can get some knowledge. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Peace!